The greatest gift the world has to offer is calmness, which is the only spiritual quality you need to possess. If you can learn to be calm, you will be able to solve any problem. The most crucial element of a spiritual life is to practice not reacting to anything at all and to refrain from trying to change others. This is something you should always keep in mind when you are completely at ease. Instead, practice being a witness and cultivate awareness. To understand your thoughts and emotions without reacting to them, practice mental stillness. When your mind is quiet, you can observe without becoming attached, observe your thoughts, and allow them to pass without trying to change anything else. A calm and serene mind, like a still lake, can reflect the beauty of its surroundings, whereas a turbulent lake cannot reflect anything. Don't follow your thought patterns. Instead, just let them come and go. Don't buy into your ideas. Don't resist your emotions. Instead, just observe them. Don't let your anger consume you. Don't act on your doubt. Everything that causes you to react is a result of your mind. It is the mind that becomes irate, stubborn, or hurts. However, if you can master your mind, you can simply learn to control it, turning it into a passive, serene entity, and you'll discover that everything turns out better than you expected. Remember that doing nothing at all is how happiness is achieved. Let's highlight some important points in this regard. Acceptance of fate. Stoic philosophers such as Epictetus teach the importance of accepting that which cannot be changed. Non-reaction involves accepting circumstances that you cannot change and instead focusing on controlling your reactions, focusing on what we can control and letting go of attachment to what is out of our control are key components of accepting fate. Making the most of each moment and living in the present are key components of Stoicism. Realizing that the only time we have control over is the present is a necessary part of accepting fate. Stoics aim to find contentment in the present moment, independent of their environment. Accepting one's fate doesn't imply giving up. Rather, it means being prepared to put up with hardships and keep going. Stoicism teaches people to face obstacles head-on, staying composed and accepting that hardship is a natural part of life. It entails accepting and lovingly accepting one's destiny, whether it be favorable or unfavorable. Despite hardship, Stoics see every event as a chance for development and education. By enabling people to let go of attachments to uncontrollable outcomes, acceptance of fate adds to this calm. Dichotomy of control. The Stoic philosophy holds that we are in charge of our thoughts and beliefs. We are free to select the viewpoints, meanings, and attitudes we adopt in response to situations and occurrences. Our choices and behaviors are under our control. Stoics place a strong emphasis on acting morally and sensibly, regardless of the results that result from their actions. Our morals and personality are up to us. By making deliberate decisions, Stoicism empowers people to develop virtues like courage, justice, temperance, wisdom, and justice. Making an effort and overcoming obstacles are things we can control. According to Stoicism, we have the power to decide how we handle challenges and disappointments by making an effort that is consistent with virtue. Stoics acknowledge that we have no control over outside forces. These consist of elements like the climate, the deeds of others, and unforeseen events. It is beyond our power to influence other people's thoughts and assessments. Stoics counsel against looking to other people for approval and instead emphasize upholding one's own integrity. We have no control over the past or the future. Living in the present and taking advantage of the things that we can control right now are key components of Stoicism. Things that happen naturally, like sickness or earthquakes, are out of our control. Accepting these things as a part of the natural order and a chance for personal development is advised by Stoicism. Inner tranquility. Stoicism teaches that individuals can achieve a state of inner peace and equanimity by cultivating a measured and thoughtful response to the challenges and circumstances they encounter. By practicing non-reaction, individuals can avoid being swept away by the initial wave of emotions, fostering a sense of calm and inner tranquility. Instead of being driven by impulsive reactions, individuals who practice non-reaction take a step back to observe their internal states without immediate judgment. This mindful observation contributes to a deeper understanding of one's emotional responses and promotes a more centered state of mind. Inner tranquility, according to Stoicism, is closely tied to resilience, the ability to bounce back from adversity. By not reacting impulsively to challenges, individuals can approach difficulties with a calm and collected demeanor, contributing to the development of emotional resilience. Self-control. People can keep their lives in balance by controlling their desires and abstaining from excess. Temperance practice lowers the chance of being motivated by impulsive and harmful behaviors and promotes inner harmony. People can respond with more self-control in the face of adversity and prevent being caught off guard by anticipating challenges and thinking through how to approach them calmly. Deeper self-awareness can be attained by pausing to consider one's ideas, deeds, and motivations. Gaining self-awareness is essential to learning self-control. By focusing on what is within one's control, accepting the present moment, cultivating virtues, and practicing mindfulness, individuals can develop a strong foundation for self-control and lead a more virtuous and purposeful life. Reflection and Stoic wisdom. Within Stoicism, reflection and Stoic wisdom are related ideas. Introspection and self-examination are key components of Stoic reflection. It's the process of reflecting inward to comprehend one's own ideas, feelings, and behaviors. Regular reflection is deemed essential for personal growth and self-improvement by Stoics. Through introspection and self-evaluation, people can pinpoint their areas of growth and strive to become more positive versions of themselves. The comprehension and practical application of Stoic principles in day-to-day living is known as Stoic wisdom. It entails living in harmony with morality, reason, and the world's inherent order. For Stoics, virtue, which encompasses attributes like discernment, bravery, justice, and temperance, represents the ultimate good. While Stoic wisdom includes the application of Stoic principles in practice, helping people live moral lives in harmony with the natural order of the world, Stoic reflection entails introspection for personal growth. Stoic wisdom can be developed and enhanced through reflection, which also helps one become more self-aware and resilient in the face of adversity. Stoic practical exercises. Begin each day with a brief reflection on Stoic principles. Consider the challenges you might face and how you can apply Stoic virtues to navigate them. Remind yourself of the things within your control and those outside it. Anticipate potential challenges or setbacks and mentally prepare for them. Consider how you would respond with virtue and reason, ensuring that you are not caught off guard when difficulties arise. Keep a Stoic journal to record daily reflections. Note instances where you applied Stoic principles, challenges faced, and areas for improvement. Regular journaling enhances self-awareness and reinforces Stoic practices. Focus on the present moment, appreciating it without undue attachment or aversion. Mindfulness helps in maintaining tranquility and avoiding unnecessary emotional reactions to external events. Before making decisions, consider whether your actions align with reason, virtue, and the natural order. This exercise helps in making ethical choices and avoiding impulsive or harmful behaviors. At the end of each day, reflect on your actions and behaviors. Consider where you lived in accordance with Stoic principles and where you may have fallen short. Use this reflection to plan for improvement. Life is just flowing, and when we resist its flow, we suffer. Instead of thinking about life to solve problems, realize the power in not reacting by doing so. Don't give up if it seems difficult at first. Just keep practicing the experience of not reacting. Remember, this is not a mental activity. It's about releasing effort and trusting in your being. You reclaim your energy from things that don't benefit you. Instead, you choose to sit quietly within yourself and wait for the storm to pass. Everything changes, but you, or God consciousness, are ever present. Recognize this and cease responding to the passing objects in your awareness. Instead, stay in your innermost self, where you are at peace and limitless. You are the observer, not the victim of your experiences. You are everything. You are love at its purest. Just as space is unaffected by the flow of things through it, so too can you know who you are fully and without hesitation when you let go of the need to believe in yourself with certainty or uncertainty. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe the channel. Thanks for watching.